Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hi. We're going back and forth between two systems trying to decide which one works better for us. And one system has a countdown that you all see when we go live. You see that 30-second countdown, and this one does not. And so we always are like surprised when it's like 3, 2, 1, go.
I know.
Right?
I know. It's really fast. I kind of like the countdown myself, like the 30-second countdown, just so I can like prepare. Okay, we're going. But
I know, just one more breath, right? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. I'm Melody. I am here in my home studio today, and we have Karen with us today at her home studio. Studio, I say lightly, right? Karen, she's in her craft space.
Lightly, my
joining
corner.
us, her craft corner this morning. We hope you all had a great weekend. I was just telling Karen, and Eric's in the background, so say hi to Eric as well. I was just telling them I got to go see Wicked for Good yesterday with my oldest daughter. And we were just chatting about that, and that's why we were like, oh, it's time to go. So I hope you all had a good weekend. I had a baby shower on Saturday. I went and saw for Wicked for Good yesterday. I put 2 more Christmas trees up. I had a crazy weekend. Karen, how was yours?
It was fun. We had Thanksgiving with my mom yesterday.
Oh, good.
So that was our like pre-Thanksgiving Thanksgiving. And so that was fun. I got to see my brothers, and it was just fun. We don't get together with my mom as much as I'd like. So that was fun. And yeah, and then it was just busy getting ready for Christmas too. I actually haven't even put up one tree yet, but I did bring the tree box into the living room. So
that's, you know what? That's always the first step. That's always the first step. It's a weird thing. Believe it or not, I mean, I've been putting Christmas up since late August, early September.
Oh my God.
In some form or another. Like I start with just little, it's not like trees. I got delayed because we had a health scare in my family. So I got delayed a couple of weeks, and now I'm feeling kind of under the gun because Thanksgiving is so late this year. Yeah. Like if I don't get everything done this weekend after Thanksgiving, December already started. And then then I feel like I am too late, you know? Then I like to just sit back and enjoy it through December. So I'd stop on December 1st.
I'm feeling it too. I'm like, why haven't I gotten that done? But it's just felt so busy this year. I don't know. My kids are getting older. They've got a lot going on. And it just feels like we haven't had the time to just sit down and like buckle down, because I like to get it all. I mean, you do a little bit at a time. I like to like get it done in like a day.
I wish I did it like you just said. I just over this weekend, like Saturday morning, I woke up and I said to my husband, he's like, what are you doing? Or you got to go to that baby shower, right? And I'm like, yeah, but I have to, like, I cannot live in my house being staging for Christmas anymore. Like, it's just because there's stuff like everywhere. I have bins. I have bins next to this empty space where this tree is supposed to go, but it's just bins piled up and like greenery everywhere. And
I know, where do your
my magazine room?
Where do your Christmas bins live? Where do they off season? I need to know.
Well, luckily, so I don't know if I've told the story about where I live to everybody or not, but I live in a house that my grandfather built, and my parents moved into when I was like 2 years old. And so I grew up in this house. And when my little sister was born, who's 6 years younger than me, they put an addition on the house. And when they put an addition on the house, they added an addition to the garage as well. So the garage is actually like a 4-car, like you can fit 4 cars in there, but we don't because half of it is my Christmas stuff. And then the other thing is like every little nook and cranny, there's a whole lot of different rooms. Like my house is not built with like a great room or anything like that. There's a formal dining room and a formal sitting room, and then like all these rooms everywhere. And so all the rooms that nobody uses they have closets. And so I'm able to fill those all up too. So when I downsize, I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to have a storage unit or something. Where do you keep yours? Do you just keep them, or where do you keep yours?
We have like a storage room in the basement, and everything is just crammed in there. I don't have as much as you, but it is crammed in there. Oh, are we
Karen's
going to
question is,
announce
are you
the
ladies
winner?
going to announce the winner of the Glow Light and Aliso Iron? We are not here on this live. We are not. We will be announcing that with Aliso hopefully later today, because that giveaway has ended. Entering that giveaway has ended. And we will be announcing it. I just need to get with Michelle at Aliso, and we need to announce it at the same time so that we don't like override them announcing it or us announcing it. But we will get it announced hopefully today, if not tomorrow for sure. It was a fun little giveaway where you get a Glow Light board, our glass mat, and an Aliso Iron, which is super fun. I finally got an Aliso Iron, guys. I don't know if you have one or not, Karen, but I finally got one, and it's the mini one that I have. And I always was like, what's like an iron's an iron, right? Like I always was ignorant about that, but it's really amazing. It's a really good iron. I'm really, really happy about it. I love how I can set it on the silicone thing that comes with it. I love how it turns itself off if I leave it on, which I need in my life because I forget those things all the time. But yes, so we won't be announcing that today, but look for that on our social media, our Instagram here, hopefully today, if not tomorrow for sure. But if you guys have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to pop them in the comments. Eric is there behind the scenes ready to put those up for us to answer. But we also just wanted to kind of just do a quick little reminder about our Black Friday sale that's happening. It's been really, really great. You could get 15% off of all Caterpillar products. And we added the Sew and Spill handmade decorative bows to that. Usually we only have Caterpillar products on our sales, but we included the bows, which are just so cute. As we're talking about Christmas decorating, we keep talking about that on our lives. It's like the best way to like quickly decorate and have it look so cute without having to put a ton of effort into it, which I love. That's the thing I love. Like, decorating that doesn't take me a whole lot of effort.
I know. They're so fun. They're so easy. Just hang them up.
Just hang them up. Like you can add them to a wreath. You can hang them up by themselves. You can add them to the top of your Christmas tree, which is like all the rage in Christmas tree decorating. Like last year a little bit, and this year for sure is bows. Which
my Instagram feed has been full of bows. They are everywhere right now.
They are everywhere. It's
so fun.
I got, Karen, you were here last year. You saw my trees last year. There's new ones this year, but you saw them last year. The dining room tree that I have is like rose gold and like burgundy and gold and sparkly and things like that. And my daughter works for a retail store. It's called Bohm. And they get some Christmas, it's a clothing store, but they get really cute, like Christmas decor items every year. And they have these cute little, like sparkly gold. They look like they're diamonds, but they're not diamonds, but sparkly bows that are like this big that I get to put on that tree because she got it for me. I'm so excited. So
cute.
I always try to add a little something to the trees that I've done year after year so that they're a little more fun.
They're so good. You guys, Melody is the Christmas queen. She's got it all.
I have more than I need. Actually. Because I added trees this year, and like you were asking me where I'm storing them, right? I've added several trees that I didn't do last year, and now I'm where I'm going to store it all. I don't know.
You'll just have to tell Theo that you're just keeping them up year round.
Yeah, maybe I'll just leave them.
Just leave them.
Because I have to like reorganize and clean out the garage to like make more space. And I don't want to do that in the wintertime here in Utah. Doing that in the wintertime is not fun. So if I leave the trees up till March, then it will be warmer and I can maybe work in the garage.
And then put them back up 3 months later in August.
And then start putting them back up in August. Yeah, I have a problem. I probably should go to therapy about it, but I don't want to, so we're not going to.
I think it's fine.
It's fine. It's totally fine. But we did to, I apologize. I do that a lot, but our Black Friday sale is still ongoing. It is 15% off with code BF15. Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the code for 15% off of anything on the Caterpillar products and the Sew and Spill bows that are on our website right now. But guys, make sure that you are signed up. You're following our social medias and you're signed up for our newsletter, because On actual Black Friday and through the weekend, we are going to be having some flash sales going on. That is going to be over and above that 15% off. So keep an eye out for those coming up later in the week. But right now, if there's anything that you've been waiting for, this is a great time to get it because everything's 15% off. So it's pretty great to do that.
I know. And
we wanted to talk about.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
I'm like, and how fun is it to just like shop like crazy on Black Friday? I love it. Get all of your stuff in your cart.
Yes. Did you used to like wake up early and go out shopping on Black Friday? Did you ever do that?
I have. I've done it. I actually got my very first sewing machine on a Black Friday, waking up early. It was my very first one, and it was a $20 deal. So I thought it was a good deal. And
that's a great deal. Yeah. That's amazing. I used to get up Black Friday morning with my mother. We would, after Thanksgiving dinner, we would comb through the newspaper and like plot our drive around the city and where we had to go first to get to Toys R Us and to Best Buy and to all the places. And we would wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning. We'd head out. We'd start shopping at like 5 a.m. and we'd come home and collapse at like lunchtime and just be exhausted. But we used to get everything done in one day. And I don't even remember the last time I went out to a store on Black Friday. But you can just shop at Caterpillar.com now instead. You don't have to go out anywhere.
Right from your computer. It's great. Or your phone even.
Yeah, your phone even.
Oh, nice.
But we have been popping on and off here during our Black Friday sale talking about some of our favorite products. And we always come on and say, this is my favorite product because they all are. But today we wanted to talk about our Flex Lights. This is one of my new favorite. It's not new for us. We've had it for a little while, but it is it has turned into one of the most versatile things that I use in my house, not just for my sewing. I think I have my tracker thing on. Is it coming? Like the Flex Light you can stick onto your sewing machine. It didn't go all the way. I'm not good at this thing. The Flex sewing machine light is technically meant to go onto your sewing machine. I have an older machine, and then this one here is my newer machine. And I don't use it so much on my newer machine because the lights on my newer machine are pretty good. But the light on my older machine is terrible. And the light on my mom's machine, when I use hers, is really terrible. She has an old Kenmore machine, and then she has an old Singer pedal machine that was her grandmother's that she got that I now have. And so I mean, truth be told, I've only ever tried to sew on that pedal machine once because that was really hard. I don't know how they used to do that.
You have to be really talented at probably do a lot of these,
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. It's like, I think of that, like every time you like watch someone play an organ, like the same thing, because they're playing like the bass notes with their feet and then they've got all the keyboards on the thing. And every time I watch that, I'm like, how do you do that? There's kind of like that with those pedal machines, but the Flex Light on those older machines is so great. So I'm going to show you a little bit how it works. And then Karen's going to tell you how she uses it. I sent my mom out on Black Friday to get my Cabbage Patch doll. And she said, don't ask her to do that ever again. And that was years ago. I remember that, Janet. I remember doing that. My mom too. I have a little sister who's 6 years younger than me. And I remember her trying to find her a Cabbage Patch doll. It was so traumatic for my mother that she didn't get a doll for me and my older sister because it was too hard to get those. But we used to go, there was one year where, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this like fad thing that happened where there were these little like mice that had batteries, and then you would buy little tubes and stuff for them, and you turn the batteries on and they'd like roll through the tubes and cases and whatever. And she wanted to get one of those things for all of the grandkids one year. And Toys R Us kept like selling out of them. And so we not only did we do it all day Black Friday, but then when they were all sold out, we kept going every Tuesday morning because they would get their shipments in, and we would wait in line with a bunch of people at like 6 in the morning until they opened to try to get enough of them. And we ended up getting enough for all the grandkids one year. I think that might've been our last time we went out and did all that, because that was a lot. Yes. I never got a Cabbage Patch doll. Did you ever get a Cabbage Patch doll? I never
had
did.
a Cabbage Patch doll when I was little, but it wasn't, my parents didn't get it. It was given to me by, I think, like my mom's friend or something. And I don't know what happened to it, but she was real cute. Red hair.
Yeah, probably because like your mom's friend was the one that found it and was like, I get the
For
credit
sure.
for this.
I think my
I'm
mom's
not giving
friend
it
didn't
to you
have
to give
kids. So
Oh.
she was like, it wasn't quite as
Yeah.
much of an imposition, maybe.
Right. Yeah, probably. I have friends like that who have always been so great. My kids got the best presents from all of my friends that didn't have kids. They got the better presents from them always. But we keep digressing. So our little flex light, guys. So this is our little flex light. I know I do that all the time. This is our little flex light. It's nice and compact, which is really great. It's the light is here at the end, and it has this super long neck where you can kind of point it wherever you need extra light, which is amazing. It is rechargeable. It has a little port here on the top, so that when you have it attached to your machine, cord that's got so many things that you're juggling on your machine, the cords and everything, to have an extra one, it would just be too much for me. So I'm super glad that it's portable that way. It comes with this little cradle that slides off, and this little cradle has a piece of Velcro on the back. And so what you do is you take this little Velcro and you stick it to your machine. It's really good Velcro. You stick the little piece of Velcro to your machine, and then the light will slide into the little case here, the little cradle we call it, and then that is what will stick onto your machine as well. It's also got 3 different light settings. I'm going to try to show you if you can tell. It's got a high, a medium, and a low. And the low makes it, like if you're using it on a low, which is actually quite bright when it's fully charged, it lasts about 10 hours. So you can get a lot of sewing done when you need it on this. And then you've got this little green indicator here, and that will show you how much juice is left in it, which is really, really nice. Like I said, I don't use it as often on my newer machine here, but on my older machine, it seems like it's always pointed at my needle where I have to thread the needle, because I have a hard time seeing that. So that's the Flex Light. It's really, really great. And you guys can get 15% off on it right now with that code BF15. Karen, do you use yours on your machine? You have a newer machine too.
I do use it on my machine. I'll tell you what I actually love it for on my machine is when I need to get into the bobbin case and like clean out threads and stuff, I can just like wiggle this little light in there and I can like point it right where I need, which is so nice.
Yes.
But what I was using it for, the reason I've got my magnifier on there is I had to like hand stitch. So I'll show you this little, so I made my daughter, this is a little Christmas present for her. But I
can't. That is so cute. That is so cute.
But I had to hand stitch like some of the little like ears on, like a lot of it was on the machine, but some of it I had to like hand stitch the ears. And to be able to see, I used my little Flex Light with the magnifier, and it comes with, I don't have a lanyard because it's with all my sewing stuff, but it comes with like a little lanyard, you know? And I have to tell you, it is like game changing when you're trying to sew tiny little stitches, to be able to like have the light, have the magnifier, and to be able to like see all those tiny little stitches. And it was so nice.
That is so great.
Stitching too. I like to cross stitch, same thing. It's got a little, if you have the accessory kit, which I don't know if we're talking about that today too, but if you have the accessory kit,
we can talk about anything we want. Nobody's here to boss us around, Karen. We can talk about whatever.
I just love it all. I don't know. It's so nice. But this little clip right here, you can just clip it right on the edge of your little, what's it called?
Yes. Your hoop.
Your hoop. Yeah. Thank you. Your hoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is just so nice because it not only bends where you need it, but it stays, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
No cords to get in the way of your threads. It's just, it's so handy. I love it. I love it, and I use it all the time.
I'm so glad. The accessory kit, technically, we're not talking about today, but we can always talk about it because you get that little magnifier that Karen just showed you. You also get this little cradle that has a magnet on it. So you could wear it because there's this little disc that also has a magnet. So there's a lanyard that comes with it also that Karen mentioned that so you could just wear it around your neck with the lanyard, but you can also use this magnetic disc to hold it in place while you're doing your hand stuff. You can have that extra light right here. And then, yeah, this magnifier is so great. This is one of those products that when we talked about making this product, the accessory kit for this flex light, I was not convinced. I was like, I mean, it's just a little light. What do we need all these extra things for? Like, it's just a light. And now I use all these pieces so much so that my little clip that you just showed is not down here because it is upstairs on my hand sewing thing that's next to where I was.
Just like I
was working on it.
Little magnet, or
yes.
with all of my stuff too.
Yeah, exactly. Upstairs where I was working on it in front of the TV, because then you could just keep it all together in front of the TV. And guys, extra flex lights are always good for that reason. You can always have one charging, and then I have one up stuff with the little clip, and I have one down here in case I need it while I'm on the sewing machine. But we're technically talking about the flex light, but the accessory kit is amazing. The accessory kit comes either with a light if you don't already have a light, or it comes without a light if you already have a light or multiple lights and you want or need another one. But we always suggest getting it with an extra light because, like, you can always use an extra light.
They're just so handy. Have one.
They are so handy
everywhere.
It's a thing where I was like, I didn't know I needed it. I didn't know it was going to be such a big thing. And then the base that comes with the accessory kit has a little port on it so that you can be charging your light while it's in the base. But then you can use it as a table lamp as well because it's charging at the same time as it's holding the light. It's just so many great little things for the flex accessory kits. But the flex light itself is amazing. Before we had the accessory kit, I built a lot of Legos in my house, and I like to say I build them with my grandson. And while that is true, I build a lot of myself. I would set this on the table because it's flat on the back. So I would set this on the table, and I would use this to read those little instruction books. Because I don't know if you've had Legos lately, guys, but they've started to print those on black paper instead of white paper. So it's harder for me to see. And so I use this that way as well on that. My husband uses the clip that Karen showed, and he puts it on his baseball. He's an artist, and so he likes to sketch and he likes to draw, and he's working on some Christmas paintings for me that I told him that I needed to have to finish my decorating. And so he has it clipped onto his baseball hat when he's sitting at his table, and he's got it like a little headlamp. And he's got that clipped on there while he's doing the painting stuff for me. He's using it upstairs when I'm not using it. And so, which is funny because he likes to steal all of my things, but he just stole that to use it for that. But I can't be mad because he's painting stuff for me. So I can't be mad at him for it.
You can't be mad. You can't be mad.
I can't be mad about that. Yeah, they're really cute. He's already painted me a train in a snowstorm. He's painted me a snowman, some bells. He's painting a Christmas tree right now. And, don't tell him I already forgot the other ones that he painted me, but there's two other ones. They're these little cute little ones that he's painting for me. So I can put them up on the little wall that's in between the two doorways. Anyway, I'm crazy, but he's been a very good sport about it. He's doing a really good job.
Oh, that is so cute. That is so fun. And yeah, good light is essential for all of that.
It is essential. And Eric uses his for reading, he says. So yeah, let us know in the comments, like Eric mentioned, if you have a flex light, how do you use it? If you don't have one, how do you see yourself using it? Because it's the best little thing. I mean, it's just this little light, but it's so very versatile. You can use it so very many ways. My Keisha brother, when we got this flex accessory kit, he likes to work on cars, and so he sticks it with this magnet, and he sticks it up under the hood of the car on the little part that he's working on the frame or whatever he's playing with underneath. I don't know anything about cars. I don't know what you do with that stuff, but he uses it for that. He's also stuck it on his power saw before. So when you do all that, you can really get the measurements and the cuts right when you're on your power saw. I think needlepoint is a perfect thing to use it for sure. But it's so great. It's a great little light. And again, guys, it is on sale at caterpillar.com. Everything Caterpillar product wise and Sew and Spill bows wise is on sale at 15% off. Use code BF15 and you can get that discount. And you can add a little light wherever you might need an extra little light, guys.
No, so
Flex light.
It's
so good.
Everyone needs
Flex
one.
light. Everybody
needs one or two.
Mine just stays right here. Or 3 or 4 or lots.
And they're great little gifts. They just fit right in your stocking. I will say this is like the perfect stocking stuffer because it's just so compact and little, and every sewist needs one. So if you're looking for a gift for your, sewing best friend and you don't know what to get, this is such a great little stocking stuffer. You have a favorite things party?
Yes.
Easy.
I love those favorite things parties. I would love the sewing favorite things party. That would be so fun. Those are so fun. But it's perfect for that. Fun. And with the discount, it'll bring you down under your $50 max that those, gift swaps usually are. I don't know about there. That's how it is for us around here, is that $50 max for those things, those gift swaps. It's perfect for that. And it's so great for everything. I also use it for reading in bed at night. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I don't read a lot. I tend to color in my bed or troll Instagram. I don't read I should.
Oh, Roberts uses it for reading in bed and needlepoint.
Yeah. I think that's super great.
I know that would be such a cute little gift though for favorite things with the discount, to just pair this with a little, little needlepoint kit. And how cute would that be?
Yes. That would be the best. That's yes. I need to dabble back into needlepoint more often. That's how my mother always quilted, was she would hand embroidery needlepoint the quilt tops, and then she would hand quilt them all. She would have loved one of these. She would have loved one of these, because that would have been so good for her to be able to see better, because she had a rough time with that as well. We all are having a rougher time with light as we age.
It's so true.
Even though we don't like to talk about it.
It's so true.
We don't like to talk about it, but it is.
And I'm like, oh, I probably need glasses, but for now, the magnifier on the Flex light will do.
That will have to, yes. Well, and listen, I've learned, especially with the Flex light and especially with our LED light boards, guys, that you can put off getting the readers a little longer if there's more light. I had dinner with 3 of my girlfriends on Friday night. We try to get together once a month, and it never works out like that. But one of our friends was in town, so we were able to get together. And so we're all in our 50s, and we all had the hardest time reading the menu, and none of us brought readers because we're so we don't need to. So we're pulling the flashlights out on our phones, because if you add the light, you can see the menus better, But that Flex light is the same thing. Then you don't have to pull your readers out. You don't have to admit that you have to use your readers if you have just a little bit more light.
It's true. It makes a big difference.
I think it does.
That's so cute. Nobody clocked that you guys needed it with your phones.
Yeah, nobody could tell. Nobody in the whole restaurant could tell that we were all struggling and pretending that we weren't as old as we are and that we need them. And it's so funny. I used to tease my mom when she would go to dinner with her brothers and sisters. She would come home and I was like, how was dinner? And she'd talk about, oh, well, Kenny talked about this medical problem, and Diane talked about this medical problem, and Janice talked about this medical problem, and Bruce talked about this medical problem, and all those things. And I'm like, what a sad life that's all you guys get to talk about. And then now just dinner with my girlfriends on Friday night was we're hot flashes and eyes are getting bad and all these things. And I'm like, I have arrived to that point of my life now.
You're like, this is the hot topics.
Yes, it's the hot topics.
You still go to fun concerts and you still go see Wicked in the theater. And
I do. I do still. Luckily, I get to do that as much as I can. I went to dinner Friday night with my girlfriends, and I went to a baby shower on Saturday up at Keisha's house. Sorry about that. I don't even know where that came from. Keisha's house. And I got home from that and I took a nap at like 4:00 because that was just too many things. That was a lot for me. And so I took a little nap and then I could get through the rest of the day. I finished the trees on Saturday and yesterday and I went and saw Wicked. And so I do try to do that. And thank you for saying that. I do try to do all of that because I do believe a lot in you're only as young as you feel. But yeah. And yes, Charlene, that magnifier is so handy for so many things. The magnifier comes in the Flex accessory kits. We were supposed to just talk about the Flex light on its own today, but we always go rogue. And the magnifier, I'm not sure if you guys can even see it super well. Let me see if we can do this. So the magnifier has 2 levels of magnification. So there's a 10 as well as a 5. Yeah, I don't know if it's hard to see it with the camera's trying to focus.
Why Robert says it's fantastic for diamond painting, which I could totally see with those tiny little.
I can totally see that. Have you ever done diamond painting, Karen? Have you ever tried that?
You know what? I haven't, but my girls love diamond painting. They still have good eyes, but they love it. They actually like to do it going rogue again, but they like to do it on the light board because they like.
Yes, no, that's what I was going to say. It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect for the light boards. It's great to. I would probably need both. Keisha does a lot of diamond painting. She really loves it. I can't do it because of my eyesight without a light board or something. But I also need the Flex light and the I haven't tried it with the magnifier. I love that idea. I think that I'm going to try next because I have a hard time picking up the little beads. Like the light board is where the beads go. It helps you see the pattern better. But picking up the little beads is a challenge for me. And I think magnifier and the Flex light that would be perfect help for that part of it for sure. Thank you for suggesting that. I will try that the next time. Before we go though, I did want to do a little show and tell because I was a little bit proud of myself. We've been working on the sew along with Bethany and Corey the last couple of weeks. And guys, I actually it's even quilted and bound. And I just wanted to show off because I actually did it. I have so many unfinished projects. We talk about that all the time. I stopped doing my Halloween one because it was Christmas time, but I finished it. And it's super simple. I didn't go into,
Oh, your camera.
Bring it back. My camera. Come back down. Come back down. Come back down. That was my ceiling. Okay, I'm going to try to turn that off if I can figure that out. This camera is so great and it's so, I don't know. Anyway, I won't stand up. I did get it done.
Cute, Melody.
I did get it quilted. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'm pretty proud of myself because I have so many. I've been pretty good about finishing small projects, but not amazing at finishing big ones. And this is probably the biggest one now that I've done so far. And so I was pretty happy about it. Anyway, it's very simple. I didn't embellish it a lot. But I'm okay with that.
That looks so
I'm okay with that.
Good
so
work.
It is all done. Thank you very much. I had to just say, look, I did it because I usually finish things. I usually start projects and don't finish them. So I'm happy that I actually finished it.
I am right there with you. I have so many unfinished projects. Slowly getting through them. It's fine.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and I have so many fat quarter bundles now that I have to make things out of. So I need to get rolling with my stuff, or else they're just going to be sitting there pretty for a long time, which is probably the case. Yeah.
Well, they are.
I never finish them either. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Huh?
I've got so many too, like just fabric that I buy. I have like all these grand ideas, and then something else comes up and.
You see the next project that you like, and then you get the next project that you like.
I'm really good at getting to like 90% done. And it's like those final little, like this quilt right here. It's like almost done. It just needs to be quilted and bound.
Okay.
It's probably going to be like that forever.
I mean, eventually you'll have enough time to do something. That's what I keep telling myself. Eventually, with all of these things that I have, eventually I'll have time to do it. I guess. I don't know.
Eventually.
She said, I have to get some fat quarter bundle bags. I think you do. I'll let you in on a secret because I'm not supposed to, but why not? Because that's what we do. If you are looking to get fat quarter bundle bags, maybe check us out this weekend. Maybe check us out this weekend. Maybe do that. I just maybe check us out this weekend. So we do have some fun stuff coming up this weekend, you guys. Through the weekend, we've got some flash sales happening. We're going to be live-ish on Wednesday. Bethany and I will. I'll tell you guys the truth. We pre-recorded it because we know how busy Thanksgiving gets right before Thanksgiving. And we'll also be live on the day after on Black Friday for a little bit to kind of tell you some of those other things that we've got going on. But we do have some fun, extra special things that are going to happen through this weekend for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. What do they call Sunday? I can't remember. They call something Sunday. I don't remember. It's not Cyber Monday, but then Monday next week. Oh my gosh, Karen, it's next week already. Monday next week starts our 12 days of Christmas. Monday next week is December 1st. And technically Cyber Monday, but that starts our 12 days of Christmas. And 12 days of Christmas is we are doing a new something every single day. And we will be going live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time every single day through the 12 days of Christmas, which will be so fun. I can't believe December is already here. Next week on Monday, 1 week from today is December. But during those lives, we're going to be showing the special that we're having on whatever item it is for that day, but also a little project to kind of see what you can do with it. So we're going to have little like mini craft alongs, mini sew alongs, mini projects, just to kind of show a little bit more about what you can do with the product. Some of it's outside of sewing, some of it's during sewing, some of it's during sewing. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. It's Monday. Mondays are rough.
I get what you mean. I got you.
Mondays are a little rough for me, y'all. Especially when I have a busy weekend, and I don't usually have a busy weekend. I'm usually pretty chill on the weekends, but this last weekend was full, which was great. I loved it. And the year has gone so fast. And we are super excited for all of the things. We're super excited for this weekend for Black Friday and Black Friday stuff, fun stuff that we've got going on. Plus, we're super excited for the 12 days of Christmas that starts next week.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
And I would love to put in a plug. Lindsay and I have our Sew and Spill gift guide live tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow
7
evening
Mountain.
Yes.
Evening.
Yes.
So it's at a different time. But if you're looking for some ideas, some Caterpillar products, some other products just for, the sewist quilter in your life, make sure that you join us tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yes.
That'd be really fun.
Yes. Thank you for reminding us about that as well. I'm excited. I'm going to join that. I'm going to be there because I can't help it. I have to. I have to see I don't even know what they've got up their sleeves yet, but I'm excited to see because it's going to be super good.
It's a very curated list and it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to talk about it.
I'm really excited. So that's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Get everybody fed and then sit and chill with Karen and Lindsay on their Sew and Spill live tomorrow evening. I'm very excited about that one as well. And then guys, we've got a lot going on. So make sure that you sign up for our newsletter. Every Monday, we send out a little, what we call an agenda email, and it tells you all the fun things that are going on through the week, whether it's lives, whether it's Sew and Spill, whether it's sales, whether it's projects, whether it's a sew along, whatever we've got going on, we let you guys know in that Monday agenda email. So make sure you sign up for those and then go join our Caterpillar Creations Hub on our Facebook page. That is so much fun. It is so much fun to see the projects that everybody's working on in that group. It's so positive and uplifting and super cute. We show our good and bad and ugly in there, and it's so fun to see.
Encouraging and cute and complimentary. I just love it in there. It's very positive.
It is. It is really, really fun in there. And I love it that it's like, oh, I messed up on this thing. And it's like, no, you didn't. Just do this. And it's like, oh, what a great idea. You know, those kinds of things. I need a lot of that because
Oh,
I
for
mess up
sure.
a
Me
lot.
too.
I love the like, it's okay. Just change it like this. And then nobody knows you messed up. And that's my favorite thing. That's like, well, I won't say. I messed up on this quilt. And it was my husband who was very encouraging. It was like, well, just do this. And then nobody will know. And I was like, okay. And now nobody knows. So it's fine. He was great for that. But thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
This week, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Karen and I don't get to do this together very often. It was so fun. I love that it was the two of us. It was so fun.
Know.
Lindsay was supposed
fun.
to be here. She's not feeling so great this morning, but she will be back. Karen and Lindsay will be back tomorrow evening for Sew and Spill. We will be back on Wednesday for another little Black Friday live, and then again Friday, and then next week Monday starts our 12 Days of Christmas extravaganza. So stick around. Make sure you're signed up for the emails because there's some fun things coming this weekend in your email. So make sure you check out for that as well. Yeah, creative decisions, Savannah. I love that. I agree with you there. That's what I like to say. And as always, if you guys have any questions or need any help with anything, shoot us an email at support@caterpillar.com and we will do our best to help you out. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so very much. And we will catch you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for Sew and Spill with Lindsay and Karen.
Yep. Gift
So
guides. We'll see you
guys. Gift guides tomorrow. Yay. Yep. Bye.